You guys can point the finger at him. You can talk about the vacation, and if you do that, it's really unfair. It's really unfair. It's my team. It's my quarterback. And if you guys do that, man, it's unfair. We lost as a team. We lost as a team, man.
It can be real frustrating.
Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Let's get open for business, and thank you for joining us this Tuesday night. Another day has bit the dust, okay? Tomorrow, well, it's hump day. Gets us that much closer to taking on the LA Rams. Oh, my God. Can you believe what has happened since week 8? Week 8, when Joe Boo had to wear a bag over his head because he was embarrassed. Where he got no more refills during the week. That's right. Joe Boo is on the wagon for every day except game day. That's right. He's not getting that liquor during the week. He's got to earn it because come Sunday, we unleash the Kraken. We let him go, we get him his rum, and we let him work that magic. And it seems like it's been working. Because I feel, I've got my 3 R's for the Cowboys. Respect, redemption, and revenge. And all of those things fit perfect with these Dallas Cowboys. But see, I feel redeemed a bit right now. I took so much crap about my quarterback, about my teammate. And I kept saying, if you talk about Dak, it's not fair. It's not fair. I still see a few comments from here and there because most of you guys have scattered like cockroaches because the lights are on. You're in hiding now because the Cowboys won a playoff game. I know you're laying in wait, but when we do lose, if we lose, you'll come back. I know you will. In the final regular season statistics, Dak Prescott finished just slightly above average at 15th. Considering there's 32, if you divide that in half, that's 16. The dead smack middle is 16 and 17. So he's on the better side of the middle of the pack, which is actually kind of amazing when you think where he came. I heard, everybody off-season talking about Dak Prescott. He's regressed. He's garbage. 1-year wonder. He's RG3. He's going to be flipping burgers in 2 years. Ha ha. He's not even Tim Tebow. And I kept saying, that's my quarterback. That's my teammate. And if you're going to talk about him, it's not fair. And I got ridiculed. You only like it because he looks like your son. You're only defending him because he was wearing a Joe Boo t-shirt. You're only defending him because he's black too. Admit it. He sucks. Go ahead. Stop being delusional. You are a delusional Dallas Cowboy fan. You are the problem with our fan base. You're the guy Stephen A. Smith talks about. I heard that was some of the milder stuff. And thank God, because we've got moderators on the live stream who block some of the other stuff. I mean, it got ugly. But I feel that second R, redemption. Because here's what happened. When Dak started out, I think it was 170, 160, 165, the first 3 games. And we kept hearing Dak sucks. Dak trash cut, dink and dunk Dak, all of these crazy things that we heard. Dak regressed. He can't read defenses. He's not the guy, Troy Aikman even saying, either you got it or you don't, and I don't think he got it. I still kept saying, listen, you lost Dez Bryant. You lost Jason Witten. You got a bunch of guys who haven't played together. I said it's going to take time to get better. And they did start getting better. But then you got a talented guy who, dare I say, is better than Des Bryant right now. He don't drop balls. And that's no shade on Des. He's got his head right. He's focused. He's a team player. And having that kind of guy along with Zeke Elliott, your quarterback's going to do better. And I said, Dak is trending up. You know, and people like Shallow Hal and Glock and all these things, and Dak Trash Cut, all you guys were like, ha! You're blind, man. You really are old, aren't you? You're senile. And I kept saying, no, he's trending up. And once we got Amari Cooper, that made all the difference in the world. So he finished up 15th in the NFL. I know what you're thinking. Yeah, well, that ain't great. Shit, man, that's average. But here's the thing. This is kind of amazing because over the course of the last 9 games, okay, where we've been 8-1, the bus driver, as some of you guys call him, 229 passes, completions out of 322. That's a 71% completion rate. It's almost 3/4. In those 9 games, 2,451 yards passing. Wow. So the first half, then, he only passed for 1,400. Second half, he passed for 2,400. And during that time, he had 13 TD passes. I know that's not like, Aaron Rodgers like. That's only like 1.5 touchdown passes a game. But add to that 5 rushing touchdowns. So that's 18. So by hook or crook, by passing and rushing, he averaged 2 touchdowns a game. And you know how many interceptions he had in that time? Do you, punk? Do you know how many interceptions he had in 9 games? The power of 4. That's it. 8-1 record. I know 2,400 yards doesn't sound like much, but here's the thing. Hypothetically speaking, if we use what he did during those 9 games, divide out the math, and say that you're taking the average of those 9 games and project it over 16 weeks. Okay, are you guys following me? Do you understand what I'm saying? If you take the numbers, divide by 9, that's what you would get on average for 1 game during that time. And if you do that, here's what his season would have looked like. Because hypothetically, let's say those other games he had Amari Cooper the whole time. He's played with the other guys. He knows what we're doing. Blake Jarwin is playing better. Alan Hearns, of course, isn't hurt, but is playing better. Michael Gallup is now becoming a deep threat. If we get all these things, let's say next year with Amari Cooper, if we start out with that, those numbers come out to 4,357 yards passing with this offense. This garbage-ass offense and play calling. 23 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, and 9 rushing TDs. So that would be 32 touchdowns between, as I say, hook or crook, running and passing. 32. 4,357 yards and only 7 interceptions. If you got that kind of production, what would you say about that quarterback? Would you say that that's a franchise quarterback? He doesn't turn over the ball. He scores points. Oh, and by the way, He has 15 game-winning drives in his career. Out of 50 games that he's played, 15 times, almost a third, have been game-winning drives. It's time to stop talking about my quarterback, talking about my teammate, because the boy is a baller. He's a winner, and I'm happy as can be that Dak Prescott is my quarterback on the Dallas Cowboys. And I believe in him. I've always believed in him. Even when you guys doubted, even my guys doubted him, I still believed. Now, some of you guys are getting on the bandwagon. I'd never drop off. And when you say he's not a guy he can put the team on his back, I beg to differ. That 3rd down and 14, you can look at the last 9 games as the maturation of Dak Prescott. And Dak Prescott stepping it up to another level, another gear. And I still believe we've only scratched the surface of what this guy can be. Whew. Haters, come out and play. Haters, come out to play. I'm Mark Holmes. It's my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo. And it's nice to still be alive on the NFL season. I'll see you soon.